Hi, I'm Todd Doherty, Member of Parliament for Cariboo Prince George, currently the candidate for the Conservative Party in the riding in Cariboo Prince George. Both my wife and I are from this region. My family, over 100 years, my wife's family, over 200 years here in Williams Lake. It's been an honor and has been incredibly humbling to be the Member of Parliament for the last 4 years, representing what we call home and the friends and family of the riding in Cariboo Prince George. It truly has been an honor. What we've seen over the last 4 years, it's getting harder and harder to make ends meet. For the most part, Western Canada has been forgotten. Our resources are being landlocked. Our forestry and our mining and our oil and gas industry have been under attack. Our platform, our Conservative platform, is about putting more money in your pockets, making sure that life is more affordable for you, because we know that 2/3 of Canadians, at the end of the month, they're $200, or they feel that they're about $200 away from insolvency. At the end of the month, that dollar is not going far enough. You can't rub two pennies together and make a quarter. So everything about our Conservative platform is about making sure that it's time for you to get ahead, whether it is scrapping the unfair carbon tax, canceling the GST and the HST off of heating bills, or our universal tax credit, is all aimed about putting more money in your pocket. I'm so proud to be from Cariboo Prince George, and I'm so proud of the friends and the families of this region. I believe in you, and on October 21st, I humbly ask for your vote. I think that's a great question. What we've seen far too often over the last 4 years is that whether it's C68, C69, C48, or C88, we're having and allowing outside groups actually dictate policy. The other thing that I believe very strongly in is reconciliation all of a sudden has become a buzzword. You can't have reconciliation by pitting First Nation against First Nation against non-First Nation. Reconciliation is about walking that path together. Canada is a trading economy, and our economy is predicated on the resources that we develop and that we market, whether it's oil and gas or forestry or energy. We should be doing everything in our power to champion our industry and make sure that we are doing everything to get to yes, and that's what a Conservative Party and a Conservative government is going to do. That's another great question. Canadians deserve a government that lives within its means, does not spend and put dollars in other countries or to organizations, corporate subsidies, when we have Canadians, whether it's our fixed income seniors or some of our most marginalized communities, that are struggling to make ends meet. A Conservative government is going to live within its means. We're going to make sure that we're lowering personal income taxes. And how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to limit the foreign funds and the foreign spending. We're going to cancel the Asian infrastructure funding, which does nothing to create any opportunity or infrastructure here at home. Over the last 4 years, we've seen billions and billions of dollars spent on projects and spent overseas in other areas, and it hasn't benefited Canada. We're going to put Canadians first. Your elected Conservative government is going to put Canadians first. We need to face facts. Climate change is real. We know that very well here at home, whether it's the 2017 wildfires, the unprecedented wildfire seasons that we've had in our own region, or the flooding, or the drought conditions. But we also feel that taxing everyday Canadians while allowing some of the worst emitters a 90% rebate, we don't believe that that's fair. So an elected Conservative government on October 21st will immediately cancel a carbon tax. An elected Conservative government will look at our infrastructure funds, our funding mechanisms, with a new climate adaptation and mitigation lens, partnering with municipalities that are impacted by climate change for their infrastructure needs. By also launching our green home renovation tax credit, which will allow everyday Canadians to make their homes more energy efficient, and receiving up to $3,800 per year back into their pockets. By working with our worst emitters and making them invest in a green renovation or green technology innovation fund so that we can develop new carbon capture technology and take that technology globally and fight the global emissions.